So the background of my project was Churchill's Cloud9, which was pretty much my inspiration. I was very intrigued by the relationship of Clive and Betty in relation to that of Martin and Victoria. I really love the whole idea when it comes to the personal perceptions of people when it comes to gender norms, and I feel like this play was the perfect example of challenging gender roles and norms through women taking control. In the play, we see Betty's transformation from subservience to independence, and while she does have her own personal wants, Clive's grasp on her was initially too strong, and she wasn't able to do much of what she truly desired. While we see Victoria in the play also, she's completely liberated as a woman within Act 2. This play challenges the domesticity of women, which compelled me to ask the question, is the future feminine? My initial plan was to just interview people on campus with this question and then either show the interview and create a poem based off of my interview, but after doing the interview, I was honestly appalled by the responses I got. How could I show a class that is predominantly filled with women that the overall opinion on women was that they are pretty much the inferior gender according to campus? Well, I couldn't. And because women are so much more than what they're given credit for and so much stronger than what people see, I decided to still create my poem off of my interview, but I decided to take you guys on a little journey of my own while I read it. So here it goes. Yes, the future is feminine. How could it not be? You guys give birth. That's the future to me. I don't think the future is feminine. That doesn't sound right at all. I mean, it is a man's world, right? Men should make all the calls. You can say that the future is masculine. I think that adds up. But women are good for some things, like washing dishes and filling up our cups. How can girls be the future? It just doesn't make sense. Their heads are always in the clouds. Men are the world, the past, the future, and the now. I didn't ask you if women could give birth. That's a well-known fact. I asked you, was the future feminine? Do you understand that? Yes, women give life, but they are so much more. Jane Addams, Sojourner Truth, Susan B. Anthony, just to name a few, fighting for rights that should have been given, voices that change the nation. I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe you guys have been tuned in to the wrong stations. Perhaps you should have tuned in to Wolfe, Austin, Morrison, and Hurston, whose words on the pages inspire many. I could go on, but I've already given you plenty. Some women of the world, women of this class, it is you who have been and will be the present, the future, and the past. Even if it is a man's world, know that you are the sun. The world revolves around you. You are the star. You are the fun. Keep your head in the clouds and dream of the unthinkable. It's nothing wrong with your head in the clouds. For you, the clouds are reachable. Continue to claw your way to the top. Continue to fight for what you want. Continue to just live for you and your dreams, and continue to shine brighter than the sun. Yes, the future is feminine. How could it not be? Women are a wonder of the world. Strengths, brains, and beauty. Thank you. That was my poem, and I really enjoyed this project, and seeing what everyone's opinions was on women and the future being feminine was so shocking. Though we do have great men of the world, it is honestly something to just acknowledge women for all the accomplishments and all the great things that they've done. In the NBA, the first woman coach was recently accepted as not a leading coach but an assistant coach, and so it's just really something to just think and sit back and acknowledge women because they are really great individuals. Women are great and women deserve all the glory. So thank you, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And that's a wrap.